Wow. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nisa, and this is your Q&A. I'll be answering some of the questions you sent via WhatsApp, Facebook, social media. So, yeah.
It's my life. I feel living right. It's my life. Keep my head high. It's my life. I feel living right. Don't pull me down, you never keep me on the ground. It's my life. I feel living right. Nobody's gonna live mine. It's my life. I feel living right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, my favorite local food would have to be, and I think everybody knows it. So that kind of sucks that was a question, but I think everybody knows I love roti. So I guess because everybody knows that, I would use the second favorite one, which is pilau. The favorite song, my favorite song that I've ever recorded would have to be Breakthrough. I used to be a movie fan, but now everything is about series. Like I would scroll through Netflix and I'm like, do I want to watch a movie? Do I want to watch a series? And I'm like, yeah, let's watch a series. Well, long time. I remember I had a number of different Facebook names, and there was this one time I named myself Mary Lane because I thought I kind of resembled in some shape or fashion Mary Magdalene. It could be a bad thing, and at the time it was a bad good thing, but now I choose to look at the good part of it. We kind of look at the bad part of the story a lot, but what Jesus did for her was so tremendous, and it's a story that we keep telling over and over and over. And when I look at my life, it's basically the same thing, that God, just does so much good with the really bad thing. So Mary Magdalene. That was a kind of good question. Well, my younger self, how young? Let's talk about childbirth. I was like probably 21, so that's kind of young because I'm now 38. That experience was horrible. Like, horrible. Like, childbirth is not natural. It is the most painful thing ever. I absolutely hated it. I love the product, but does that count for childhood? Read the question again. Okay, so there was this time where I decided to join a pageant. Like me, that makes no sense because I'm short. Everybody knows that if you want to enter a pageant, you should be tall and I'm slim and sexy and long flowing hair. At least that's what the movies tell us, So I did this weird thing and I entered a pageant. And it was just so, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you entering a pageant? But I love the fact that I had to sing and then answer the questions like Miss World and all of that. It was really insane. I don't know why I did it. I didn't even win. I think I came third or something, but it was like, what are you doing? And I wore suede. Who wears suede? Yeah. Ha Oh, other than, this person kind of knows me a lot. I like to daydream and look at clouds. I think it's very calming, and I kind of weird. It's kind of look to see if God is really going to come from a cloud. But I love to look at clouds. You just like see different shapes and stuff. Like, that's amazing. Frank Sinatra, baby. Do you know who that is? Night and day, you are the one.
Night and day, you are the one.
I don't know, he is so amazing. When I had most of his music, it was on a cassette. And I used to listen to this man night and day, no pun intended. I just love him. I love orchestras. I just love the type of, jazz, swing. So yeah, Frankie. That's a hard question because I think if I say the wrong word, I'll like want to kick myself after. But you know the time period when the women used to wear those really big dresses and like with the can and stuff. Is it medieval? Is it medieval? Not medieval. But whatever. That time when they used to wear the really big skirts and the hats and stuff and walk in the street with their canes, and the gentlemen used to be like, "Good morning, Miss So-and-so." That's me right there. Trinidad, a lot though, but that's me right there. Wow. Wow. First of all, how do I answer this question without offending people? I don't like to use the word sexy to describe myself. Is that okay? Let's make that okay. Because to me, sexy comes with things that are not Christ-like. At least that's the, that's how they make you feel, I've had to deal with quite a few things, people would inbox me and say, "As a woman of God, you should know better than to put on that pants," or what. And it's always about my pants. So I guess because I don't have a lot going on up here, so I guess the problem is down there. And I guess it has been a problem. It has been a problem. I have cried at times because I'm like, yo, I do the praise test and stuff before I leave home and make sure that everything is okay. And sometimes it's still not okay. Sometimes people still have a problem with the fact that you have a shape or something. How to deal with it? Sometimes you just have to choose your battles. I'm choosing them. You can't respond to everything. And it is what it is. I am who I am. I did not intend to change my look. Everybody knew me for wearing shirts up to here, which I still really love. And the skirts I was just a very covered person. That was not really intentional. It was just the style that I liked. And I just evolved, and I don't think anything is wrong with evolution. I just evolved into something less hot. Because all that cloth at some time was just like, yo, this is a lot. And after that, it was just, I just grew out of it. And I guess at the risk of making some people uncomfortable, I think I started to recognize my sexuality, and I didn't seem to have a problem with certain things anymore. So I started to feel a little more comfortable just putting a pants on and going on stage and just being myself. It was not intentional, it just happened, and I'm good. Interesting question. For those of you that may not know, I was born and raised in a Seventh-day Adventist home. So I'm a Seventh. I have a lisp, so let me take it slow. Seventh-day Adventist. It means we keep the Sabbath and we're not supposed to eat meat, and well, that's still debatable. And there's no jewelry and a couple of things. Well, I think somewhere along the line, well, not I think, I pierced my ear. I gave that testimony already, so now I wear earrings. That's as far as I really go, and I'm not sure if the community knows what to do with me, so I'm not sure they really. And then too, I don't think the music that I have been doing, it doesn't really fall in the bucket or basket of Seventh-day Adventist music, so I guess they just don't have me on stuff. It hurts though. Yeah. This is a setup. But let's be real. Yeah, I have a 17-year-old son, which means he's a teenager in every sense of the word. Nobody spoke to me about sex. Nobody. I learned about it in school, and on TV I used to see a little piece of stuff, but nobody spoke to me as an adult about, you know, what to do, what to not do. And I know the value of having uncomfortable conversations with people that you love. So if Jaden comes to me right now, I of course would tell him the right thing to do, which would be to not have sex. For the physical reasons, you know, there's implications of pregnancy, there's STDs, and then there's guilt because, you know, you just know it's not the right time, you know, you're 17. So I would tell him, do not have sex, or try your best not to have sex. And I would tell him I had a lot of sex when I was 17. I had way too much, and it kind of led to a life that I'm still trying to catch my tail from. So I would tell him, don't do it. However, being very realistic, I'd be like, yo, I can't be with you 24/7. I would really hate to even think that you're gonna go down this route, but if you're gonna go down this route, you're gonna have to do the right thing. And saying right thing in a wrong conversation is kind of strange, but I would have to tell him how to protect himself. So that's what I would do. Wow.
No water hangers!
I wish I knew who asked that question. Oh yeah, so it's no secret that I have had a very visibly, vocally, intense, negative relationship with the male species. I've been really disappointed, frustrated. Just, you know, I'm just like, men, like, what do you need? Like, do you need to be just extinct? Had a really, really, really love-hate relationship with men. The truth is, I'm still struggling with certain things. But if you know me and you follow me, then you would know that I'm not as intensely angry and vocal about certain things. The truth is, love is a very, very, very powerful thing. The Bible says it is patient, kind, long-suffering, doesn't keep record of wrongs, and a whole host of really nice things. And I've discovered the very uncomfortable truth about that truth. If you really, really love somebody, it kind of helps you to change the negative dynamic and negative thought patterns and stuff like that. And basically what happened was I fell in love, and the young man was able to, he didn't force to have my mindset changed. He just changed it by being so different and open and real, and something that I've never experienced. So what you see now is just somebody with a more open mind, because he was able to help me change my narrative. So that's what's up. Yeah. Let me go from now backwards, right? That might be easier. So now, the track for today would be God's Spoiled Child. That's 6. 5 would be You Can Make It. Number 4 would be If They Want to Leave, Let Them Go. God's Got You. That's a long song title, boy, but that's what that would be. Number 3 would be Keep Walking. Number 2 would be Moods, and number 1 would be
Mistakes.
Oh, Mistakes. Yeah. There are plans for me to take the ministry outside of Trinidad and Tobago with the label, which is R&R, Royalty and Respect. They do have some big plans for me this year. But the next couple of years, they want to get me into the US markets. They want to push the music there, push the ministry there. So I'm kind of really excited about that. So yeah, there are plans. What do I say? Because the book is done and all I need is $6,000. Okay. Go ahead now. Update with the book. So let me just refresh your memory. The title of my book is What Had Happened Was. That's with the accent. So it's What Had Happened Was. It's written, it's been edited, I have my cover and everything else. The truth is, I just need about $7,000 TT dollars to have it published. That is to get my copies out. I wanted to do an ebook as well. So it's physical copies and ebooks, and I need $7,000. It's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money when you don't have it. So if you're seeing this and you know you want to invest or just help or just sow a little seed, I would really appreciate it. I'm really trying to get the book out there. Just this morning I talked to God about that. You know, I'm like, God, I know timing is everything, and I'm waiting for you to just make things fall into place for this book to be physically ready to give to my fans and my followers and my encouragers. Okay, cool. So I'm stopping right now just to show you guys this awesome picture. You know, artist signatures. I can't remember her name and I cannot make it out, but I so love it. See my eyes, like I'm winking. That is me. What you think? All right, so that's it. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sending your questions. Listen to me. Summer Olia really went in hard on the music though. That's good because it makes me feel appreciated. It makes me know that you like my music and you would like me to do more. I'm very grateful about that. Maybe I'll do another one, and hopefully we can get a place that has some AC, because right now I is dying because the man to take the fan off, so I'm dying. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Powder Refresh. Wink Nisa Nation, but Tally Nation, we out.